Well, folks, wow, holy smokes, he's got busy, man. Let's see, we got D&D Garage. The same guy came back. He's working on Unit 3 install. Finally, looks like we're going to wrap up the pavers. Plumbers are here trimming out, starting from left to right, and since they're cutting into the plumbing there, the water meters are all now shut off so they can work on that. So Miss Renee across the way there, she gave permission for the boys to run some water off of her hose bib, so that was very nice of her. Then we've got some more pavers going on. Here's all this plumbing, 2 plumbing trucks. We got countertops going in Unit 7. As I said, that the ones in Unit 8 got broke. Best fence and rails here. Units 4 and 5 are the only ones that have steps. So he's getting that little small railing in between those two. Air to air's rolling along. With their rough ends over there. They got a lot of guys from Central Europe work there, and those guys work hard, man. And here's Best Fences stuff. Looks like that's stuff for another job or from another. Yeah, so you got another job to go to, something with some vinyl, something. And I had 2 customers stop by. Nice. One gave me a helpful criticism where she, it's a good point, is she says when you're doing your drive-through tours, can you stabilize the camera a little better? And she's, and I did kind of realize that. I am not a videographer, but it's a good point. I want the residents to have the updates that maybe don't make them feel seasick, so I'm wearing my head mount thing. But then again, everywhere I look, like if I look left, like, what's that over there? Then you still get that jerkiness. But any comments you got if I can improve these videos, you know, I'm not gonna be no YouTube star, but you know, anyway, another thing going on 15, the sill, when we were adjusting the window openings on the 2nd floor on the right, we broke a sill, so I had to order another one. That came in this morning. Shorty and Jimmy are back here. That's their truck right there. Touching them up. The window installer called me. He says, "Hey man, can we come today?" And I'm like, I said, man, I don't know. I don't want to rush Jimmy and Shorty. But I says, if you come, you can work on the sliders first and let them. There's Shorty up there. He's mudding that new sill. Yep, he's mudding it in. So we're good to go there. But holy smokes, there's a lot going on. So there's that mess of pavers. See, when I did that first load of pavers, and this is the most jerry-rigged way I did that second load of pavers, man. But it just looks terrible, man. But anyway, got an old Navy story. There's another former Navy guys come back, and the flag for Man Overboard is the Oscar flag. And well, they probably still do it, but everyone had a dummy on board called Oscar. And sometimes at Halloween you dress up it was kind of like just a doll. You just and then we had this one cook on board. He was like 6'5". You Navy guys know that. All you do is hit your head and the bulkhead's going back and forward and aft the ship, and he had these huge feet, and he was always tripping over himself, and every time we would have, say, EOD guys, explosive ordnance and disposal guys come, he would jump over, sit with them, and he'd, man, I want to go EOD. And we have Navy diver. He'd go, I want to go Navy diver, and we'd be joking with him, man, you can't even make a slider, dude. So there's one day we had our search and rescue swimmer. He was getting recertified, and we're in port, man. We're tied up. We got a float training group there, and all we're doing, we're all lined up like a bunch of morons on the winch, ready to hoist them up. And so the SAR swimmer is in the water with Oscar, and Seaman Gallegos from El Paso, Texas. He was a super funny guy. We're all standing there. It's South Texas, summertime, hot as hell. We just get this over with. And so the SAR swimmer's in the water, and ATG guys, okay, now Oscar's resisting. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna swim up underneath him and get him on the other side, right? And and then Gallegos says to this cook, I'll leave his name omitted. He goes, hey man, that could be you. And he goes, yeah man, you think I can really go SAR? No, I'm talking about Oscar when I throw your butt in the water. And that pretty much was the end of that exercise, because everyone was just falling over laughing so hard. It was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. The float training guys were just cracking up like crazy. And boy, that was such a good time.